Hey guys, so I wanted to film a car vlog for everybody because I bought a brand new car and I wanted to utilize it more. I watch a lot of people who do car vlogs and I'm not driving and filming because I love looking at the camera, so I'm always going to be parked. It's always when I'm doing something, running errands, I like to film a quick video. This video is actually going to be about Bayley, and I know what everybody's thinking. Everybody's on the defense already. But actually, you're going to be surprised by what I have to say. I feel bad for her. I really do. I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of her wrestling skills or her character by any means. But the way that she succeeded in NXT and the way that she's translating on the main roster is really something to look at, and not in a good way. I really feel like Bayley is a victim of poor booking, and it's terrible because this is why it's terrible, okay? WrestleMania 33. She won the Fatal 4-Way. She remained the champion, right? She lost to Alexa Bliss, which is fine. But this past week on Raw, she lost the gauntlet match in 2 minutes. She faced off against Nia Jax one-on-one to begin the gauntlet match on Monday night, and it was literally a 2-minute squash match. Nia defeated her so quickly and so easily. And, like, what does that say for being a prior Raw Women's Champion? I just feel like they are watering her down tenfold. It's really sad. You know, a lot of my following has said, well, maybe they just need to turn her heel, Valena. And I'm just thinking, like, you guys have got to be smarter than that. Come on. Bayley is the top babyface I've seen in years, you know, especially for the women's division. Bayley's merchandise sells astronomically more than any other female. Maybe up there with Sasha and Alexa, but I will say Bayley's probably the top. So many kids look up to Bayley, and rightfully so. I mean, she's, you know, every child's superhero, right? Especially little girls watching. So it doesn't make sense for them to turn her heel. I also have been thrown that rumor with Corey Graves, that romantic angle. Oh, God. Oh, God. Like, it's stupid. I mean, her whole gimmick caters to children, but I think they need to stop with the whole, like, romantic thing, and they did squash that. They nixed it. But why is she being booked to look so weak? Like, I don't get that, you know. And I'm trying to think right now on the spot, and I just don't get it. I mean, she's the top baby face they have for Raw, and they are wasting her away so quickly, so easily. And I guess she's replaceable in their eyes. I'm not sure, but the problem with WWE's creative is that they'll be really sure about you for 1 month, and then 3 months later, they fuck you over and they don't use you correctly. And it's just sad. I mean, the way that she was booked in NXT, you know, rooting for the underdog and overcoming all of her hurdles that she had to face, you know, not being called up with the 4 Horsewomen, being called up a year later, that was a big struggle for her, but she overcame it. When she got to the main roster, she didn't get booked that great in the beginning, but then, you know, she won the Raw Women's Championship, and she successfully defended it at WrestleMania 33, which was very telling. I thought that was a great sign. I thought great things were to come for her, and evidently not. I feel really bad for her, but I mean, I guess this is great for Alexa Bliss. She's the top heel that they have on Raw, and quite arguably, she's the top woman in both divisions. I mean, everybody's talking about Alexa Bliss, and more props to her because she's amazing, and I love her, and I've loved her since day one. I'm excited for the Sasha-Alexa feud. They don't like each other in real life. A lot of people are saying that, so I am excited for that, but I do feel bad for Bayley. And, you know, a lot of people were tweeting me yesterday saying, oh, well, you don't like Bayley, so how can you make a video defending her? I'm all about being fair. You know, just because I don't like Bayley doesn't mean I can't call a spade a spade. I'm gonna be honest, like, she's getting fucked over, and I feel super bad for her. And she's good enough to where she doesn't deserve that. Same goes for Emma. Emma's another victim of poor booking, and I think the whole thing is terrible, and I feel really bad about it. The problem with creative is that they flip-flop so much on who they want their main woman to be. Now it'll be Alexa, but in 3 months, who knows who it'll be, you know? Like, I cannot stand fickle booking, and that's constantly what's happening here. So I feel bad for Bayley, and I hope that they can do something to revive her character and her gimmick, but also book her correctly, because she is a former champion. So to literally, like, I don't want to say bury, but it is kind of burying when Nia literally squashes her in a minute. So I feel bad for her. That's all I could say. So I quickly wanted to address the Raw Women's Gauntlet match. Dude, Nia, you a fucking beast. Like, nothing but props to you. Just shy of 40 minutes. That was Nia's test to see if she could withstand the 40 minutes. And she did good. I mean, she held her own. I think she's obviously in the title picture, of course. You know, she lasted very long. Sasha, Alexa's going to be epic. They're both really good in the ring. Of course, I love Alexa, so that's who I'm choosing for that feud. I don't think Sasha's going to win yet. I think if they have a best of 3, I think Sasha will eventually win. But the first match, I see Alexa winning at Great Balls of Fire. Alright, I wanted to also touch on the Lavar Ball and LaMelo Ball incident on Raw. I don't really know them. I'm not really in that scene. I don't know basketball at all. I don't really know sports, to be honest. But what I will say is, everybody's getting up in arms over nothing. All right? The kid's 15 years old. He's stupid. He's privileged. He's got a ton of money. He could say whatever he wants, right? I have to blame Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon for inviting them on the show. Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn were apparently blowing a gasket backstage. They were infuriated. They were going crazy. They were screaming at them when they got backstage. This is what you get for fucking allowing D-list celebrities to join your fucking broadcast. You know, you run the risk of this happening. LaVar and LaMelo and whoever the other kid's name was, I'm not sure, but they don't give a fuck about wrestling. They're there for the paycheck. They're there to, you know, make more publicity for themselves. And they did just that. So I'm not going to utter what the kid said, but it's all over YouTube. You can watch, and it was hilarious. It was a terrible missed TV segment. Beat that and the N-word's ass. It was hilarious. I was dead. I was done. Because, you know what? I look at it like this. Kevin Dunn, that piece of shit that he is, karma, motherfucker. Karma. Because that was hilarious. I don't like them at all. I don't know the Ball family. But I just thought it was funny because this is exactly what WWE gets. You know what? This is fucking karma for them giving us shit Raw after shit Raw after shit Raw for months in a row. Go fuck yourself for that one, McMahon and Dunn, whatever the fuck your name is. Bucky, Bucktooth Beaver, fucking piece of shit. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, I'm not mad about it at all. They get what they fucking give, so whatever. Asuka versus Nikki Cross. Oh my god. NXT obviously proving once again that they are the shit. They are the top dogs of the game. Like, SmackDown does not hold a candle to NXT. NXT is much better, even though everybody's like deep-throating SmackDown booking. But like, honestly, like, NXT is still much better. It was amazing. The women's match was so incredible. It doesn't, you know, like, the women's Money in the Bank matches, oh my god, so historic. Honestly, they sucked. They literally were so watered down. The women's gauntlet match was actually pretty decent, but nothing holds a candle to Asuka versus Nikki Cross in the last women's standing match. It was so fucking incredible. But everybody's like, oh, Valena, like, they're actually, like, showcasing the women in a triple main event. They only did that because of Glow. Glow is doing really well on Netflix, and that was the only reason why Raw, SmackDown, and NXT had triple female main events. That was it. That's basically all the updates I have. Great Balls of Fire looks to be shaping up pretty well. I'm hearing a lot of rumors that they actually might want to take the title off of Lesnar because they want the ratings to increase and they want a champion who's going to be there every week. That's what I'm hearing. I would love to see Joe win because Joe is amazing. I think the card is going to be really well. I'm going to be back in a couple days to give my official Great Balls of Fire predictions. So with that being said, please subscribe if you like this video and please give it a like. I love you guys so much. I'll be back soon. Bye.